Okay, so this is about level 5 full self-driving and how it's already here. I'm going to explain every single bit of that today. So, we all know, as Sandy Monroe has stated, Tesla and Elon Musk always understates everything he says. If you listen in Battery Investor Day, you know that Elon himself said that that they're going to have full self-driving like within the next month, an actual usable version. So when he says that, he's way understating. He's way understating what he has. Way understating what he has. Okay, because this is much bigger than any of the other topics that are going on. Okay, much bigger. Okay, so what's I'm gonna explain to you the full spectrum of what's actually happening here. It's gonna be shocking. You're gonna be it's gonna blow your mind. Okay, so okay, what's actually happening is Starlink. This is the most important part of the entire puzzle. Starlink is not it's not designed for giving internet to all the people of the earth. Okay, what its actual design is to 3D map the entire surface of the earth using this process, this satellite known as a synthetic aperture radar. So what these satellites are is they're going to it's synthetic aperture radar SAR. Okay, it's used it's used in the Pentagon as how they make a 3D representation of an area. They use it to view the assassination of Bin Laden. They have this satellite that can look down at an area. But the problem is with the old satellite back in the 80s, because this technology came back in the 80s. They've had this since the 80s. You can look it up. And the problem is our so-called enemies could see where we're looking when we're using those. So if we turn them on, say, hey, they're zoomed in right here, they can know that they're looking right there because they could see the energy coming down and where it's being beamed to. So they can figure out exactly where they're looking and pinpoint and use that against them. So what did they decide to do? Build this massive array. How could they build it? Because they couldn't, with this big of an array, you couldn't get away with just doing this as a secret military operation. People are going to see. People are going to spot this in the sky. People are going to take notice to what's going on. So what do? You hire a company as a shell company to push these satellites up into space, and you get them to launch all these satellites, and then you can have and you put them in a low Earth orbit instead of in a far Earth orbit because you can afford to get a bunch of them up there now. So now you got an even more powerful system that can have even more accurate mapping and is better quality and a much better system. And now it can 3D map the entire surface of the planet, and this can see through walls too. This can map through the walls inside because of it's using microwaves, which they're probably using even finer spectrum like 5G now. 5 gigahertz of, but maybe not. Maybe the microwaves is still what they use. I don't know. That's just speculation right there. But the you know they're gonna have this entire complex up in space, and this is the only way that they could even possibly ever think about making this happen is putting it through a company, okay, and pretending like they're giving internet to the world. They don't care about the rest of the world. All they care about is this country. Okay, they don't care about the whole world. So they have to pretend like they care. They do it through someone who does care, Elon Musk, or you know is doing at least what is for the good of humanity. And basically, well, for the good of the universe, we'll put it that way. But yeah, it's going to be 3D mapping and recording the entire surface of the planet, and that's why since ever since Starlink was launched and they started actually launching satellites for it, That's why the software is done. You notice that they just say that they've switched from picture from scanning the pictures to doing video. A picture is, what do you think a picture is? Picture is just I mean, that's all video is just a bunch of pictures. Okay? So it's just some bullshit to just pretend like they've made some new technology to be some new breakthrough. But what the real breakthrough is, I hate to break it to you all, folks, it's up in the fucking sky, and it's full. It's what it is. There's a military term for this. It's called full spectrum domination. They want to dominate every single one of the people of this earth on every single spectrum possible. Full spectrum domination. Now, what does that abbreviate down to? FSD. And what does Elon Musk coin as a term? Elon Musk coins the term full self-driving. Could have said, any other plethora of different other options for that, but he went with full self-driving and coined the term FSD as an acronym. It's not something he just did on fucking random. It's not some random shit. Okay, he has signed non-disclosure agreements and cannot leak any of this information. So we just bring it to you from the world of all the previous versions where they've done this exact same thing. Okay, this happens on millions of different universes. This is a high % chance of happening. It's gonna happen here. Okay, this is what's happening, and I'm just telling you what the fuck is going on. Okay, and that's all I can do. So there you go. It is almost 100% chance that is what's happening. So there you go, everyone. That's that. Nothing you do on this planet is going to go unseen. So now what you need to do is take the Batman defense and roll with it. Take your biggest fears. Find what is your biggest fear and use it. Embrace it as your biggest strength and use it against those who are against you. Okay? That's what you do. That's how you find your power. That is how you win. The Batman defense. So rally up your Batman defense today. Get out and start using it, because they're going to use everything against you. So don't let it even be a negative. Don't let anything be a negative. Let it all be a positive. That's it. So that's the entire scoop. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. That's all I need you to do. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to leave a comment down in the comment section, you can just type some gibberish. I don't give a flying fuck. Do whatever you want. So enjoy your lives. Enjoy some delicious food on this oxygen-rich environment of Earth. And try to have a good time. I love you all. Hope you all have a glorious, magnificent, wonderful, beautiful day. Till next time, I'll talk to you all later. Bye. Mwah.